everyone, I'm Dory Mark, and today I'm here to introduce yet another fantastic piano to the Experience series, the Yamaha S6. The Yamaha S6 is a 7-foot-long semi-concert grand that was hand-built in the Hamamatsu factory in Japan. I've sampled this instrument in 7 velocity layers with 12 microphone capsules and offer it in 2 separate contact instruments and in a slew of SFZ instruments featuring each of the microphone pairs. You can see on your screen here the performance perspective, which utilizes 6 of the capsules, and then yet another Ambisonic one that uses the other 6 capsules. If you're familiar with my Fazioli F308 library, the S6 is organized in a very similar way, yet I've added a few additional features. If you're interested in setting up the Ambisonic VR perspective, which is the version you see down here, take a look at my F308 videos because it shows you exactly how to do it, and it's exactly the same. So on to the walkthrough. I'm just going to focus on the performance perspective this time. This Yamaha was recorded in 7 velocity layers, which allows you to access the entire dynamic range of the instrument from the darker, softer tones to the brighter fortes and fortissimos. Let me show you. Here are the velocity layers, and I'll just go ahead and play a few notes. Now, the first set of microphones that I used to record this piano were placed above the strings in this location. You can see them here. They were set in A-B pattern, and they are large diaphragm dual condenser mics, K87 style capsules. The trick thing about these capsules is that you can actually change the polar pattern of the microphone using this slider. This is the cardioid side, and this is the omni side, and you can even put it in the middle. I also recorded it above the hammers with small diaphragm condensers, and those are set in ORTF. So let's move on to the release triggers, which really show the detail in this piano. I recorded the damper releases and the action noises separately in this one. You're probably already familiar with action noises. They're the mechanical noises that happen when you release the key and the action resets. So I'll turn them up here and you can hear it. But the damper releases happen when the dampers go down and stop the strings from vibrating, and you kind of get a v sound. Now, when these things are set properly, it really enhances the piano playing experience. It really feels like you're playing the real thing. Now let's move on to the half pedaling. I added half pedaling to the Fazioli F308 library, but never really explained what it is for those of you who don't know. Most damper pedals are just on and off switches. You press the pedal down and you get the dampers come up. You pull the pedal up and the dampers go down and mute the strings. But a continuous pedal has CC64 giving continuous numbers all the time, allowing you to control the position of the dampers as well. So how would a pianist use this? Well, typically, using a continuous pedal means you can bring the dampers down to touch the strings momentarily and get the volume of the string to decrease and not create such a muddy sound, which you get when you have a on-off switch sustained pedal and you hold it down for a long time. Let me show you an example. If you take a look at the on-screen keyboard, you'll notice that it's mimicking exactly what my fingers are doing on the physical keyboard here. Now if I hold the sustain pedal down, like a regular sustain pedal, you'll see when my fingers release, you'll still hear the sound until I release the pedal. Okay, I release the pedal. Now let me do a half pedal. It's going to be exactly the same, except you'll see my fingers release from the keys, but you'll hear the volume hit a sustain level and then go down in volume as I do a half pedal. Did you hear it? I'll do it again. Well, that's it for this walkthrough. I hope you enjoy the Experience Yamaha S6. And if you really like it, please leave me a review on the Piano Book website. You can even leave a tip if you want. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of Gershwin. Happy playing.